All right, so what's going on YouTube? It's your man Heavy Sense back with the third ever video and second ever fragrance to review for y'all today. And as you can see, it's going to be a continuation from the House of Argos with their Fall of Phaeton. And as you can see, I have a 100 ml bottle with me here today, and there's a very good reason for that. So I want to give you my exposition as to why I feel like Argos's Fall of Phaeton is the perfect men's fall fragrance. So it's going to open up with this juicy, punchy, citrusy opening. There's a tartness to the opening coming from the tandem of bergamot and lemon. So it's going to be very two citrus-centric components in the top notes. But then it's going to almost be immediately offset by this tandem of pink peppercorn and ginger. These two spicy, earthy notes. Almost a contradiction to my nose. It's personally going to be my least favorite part of the wear, but by no means does that mean that it's pungent or just off-putting in any way. It's just, if you ever get your nose or hands on this, you'll know what I'm talking about. At the dry down is really when the beauty of this formula starts to unravel and perform. There's lavender, there's labdanum, agarwort, or also known as oud, and it's not a pungent or a bitter oud. Oud is known for having, very animalic, fecal, very unpleasant smells because it's the sap from the immunoresponse from a particular tree. But it anchors the heart notes for the duration of the wear and really just unfolds, and it's actually quite pleasant. Ironically, my initial impressions of this fragrance was that it had a very calming effect to me, and that's due to the lavender in the mid notes as well. So it's going to be warm, sweet, citrusy, and spicy without any of the notes and components sort of stepping on each other's toes. They all work harmoniously together, if I could speak properly. And it's typical for Argos fragrances to have good performance and longevity, and this is by no means falling short of that metric. This is going to last you 10 plus hours on skin, if not longer, depending on how long it takes you to shower. This is when this will come off. It's not a room filler by any means. I believe projection could be about 2 to 3 feet away, which is not beast mode, but definitely beyond average. It's not something you'll go nose blind to throughout the day either. Matter of fact, if you're picking up pleasant wafts of this throughout the day, it does leave a good scent trail. And throughout the day, it'll just unfurl and become more robust and heavy. So this is something that over time just sort of unravels and shows its bag of tricks to you. At the end notes, you're going to have vanilla bean, tonka bean, and leather, giving it this full bodiness and a depth of sweetness without it feeling like it's coating your throat like an overly sugary piece of candy or chocolate. It's a very pleasant sweetness, but not too sweet. It also comes off as sort of a tobacco fragrance to me, without tobacco even being a note in this formula. It's more of a tobacco fragrance to me than even their Triumph of Bacchus. I initially got this as a sample from my first ever purchase, which was Triumph of Bacchus, and I could not put the sample down, and right away I knew that within 2-3 weeks time, when it was financially responsible to invest in this, that I would, because this is a beautiful fragrance. It's beautiful, and just throughout the day, it's just overall, it's beautiful. That's all I can really explain it. So after getting the sample, I bit the bullet, and I have not looked back. There's really no other fragrance I know how to relate it to. I know that with Sacred Flame, I sort of said that it had the appeal of a Spice Bomb Extreme in how it presents itself, without it being a similar fragrance. If you had to pull my teeth, I would say that this could probably take on a Valentina Uomo likeness to it, but definitely much more robust and much more complex ingredients and formulas and everything. Just overall better fragrance in general. So I would rate this a 9.8 out of 10. Personally, I think it's their best concoction and offering from the house. Bit of an underrated one as well, but definitely a must-have in your collection. It makes other fragrances like, say, Side Effect smell basic. So you know that this is a hard hitter. So that was my review of Fall of Phaeton men's fragrance. Definitely a getter, man. Don't miss out on this one. Peace out. And thank you for watching. to my new subscribers and the people passing, showing positivity and love to the channel. I really do appreciate y'all, so let me give y'all that respect. Take care.